What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ No Fresh, and this is Lightning Strike Podcast in the building on this fresh and funky Monday. What's the Monday thing, bro?
Make it, man. We trying
Make
to make it to whatever you trying to make it
Two
to.
bands, bro.
That's
I'm
what
just
we
trying to
on.
get little two bands.
Just
Y'all
trying to make it to the little two bands.
being all weird, being all weird. What's good though, man?
What's
What it is?
happening?
You gotta introduce yourself. You don't be
I know I
introducing
never
yourself
get
no more,
you
huh?
didn't slacked off on your intros, bro. Like
No, I did it.
the
I
live
handed it
don't
off.
be there no more. It just be like, man, I'm doing a lot of stuff, and then you got to introduce yourself. But what's
Yeah.
good, y'all? Hey, Brodie, Lightning Strike Podcast. What's happening with y'all? How is everybody day going? Another beautiful day. Make it Mondays, man. Let us know in the comment what you trying to make it to. You trying to make it to the weekend? Trying to make it to tomorrow?
Two bands.
We trying to make it to a little two bands. Got my boy No Ma'am in the chat already trolling. We not doing that today.
Now he done
Man,
elevated him. I said second round. I said second round. He already done elevated the guy.
Yeah, we ain't Mason Taylor in the day. I don't care if Luke pop up. I don't care who pop up. We no Mason Taylor, no Cam Scatterboo. We ain't doing neither one of them today.
And did you see the comments about Cam? Man, Derwin trying to throw me under the bus. He trying to agree. I think that's Luke alter ego. Man. Trying to put that jacket on me.
Bro, we not doing either one of them today. He got the chat in the uproar. You're only saying that because he's white. Wait,
No,
what?
it's not, bro. That is not why we're saying that.
Wait
I
a
promise you.
minute.
I promise you that's not why. His racial makeup does not have anything to do with his ability and talented play football. I think he can play in the NFL. I'm not saying he can't play in the NFL. All I'm saying is he's not what the Chargers need. He's a similar style running back to Najee Harris. Why would you need home run hitters. You need a home run hitter next to
speed.
Yeah, a Najee Harris. So you need a speed guy, not another 4.5, 4.6 guy. 4.6. 4.6
We need
guy.
some speed, definitely, bro. We gotta be able to bring the Jets out. Hear me?
We gotta bust the top open, man. You gotta have a change of pace back. You don't go and get the same two running backs. I don't care what team it is. You go get a dynamic, a combo of the two. You can't have two Alvin Kamaras on a team. You need an Alvin Kamara and a first down, a short yard get it. Yeah, that's how it is. How far is Ventura College from y'all? Where's Ventura College? I don't know.
Ventura College ain't far at all. Well, like 20 minutes.
Where you go to school at, Bo fan?
Right down the road, for real. Ventura's only like...
I like Judica. I like Judikins.
Judkins?
Yeah, same difference. Nah, man. Hey, I got a secret, Brodie. Got a secret.
We listen, but we don't judge.
Hey,
It's been a minute.
Guess who? Somebody came to town today.
Who came to town?
T-Mac was in the building. T-Mac was at the boat today, visiting with Coach Harbaugh and Joe Hart. The prospective number one receiver in the NFL draft was in the boat today, visiting with the Chargers organization.
You don't say. Could this be an indicator?
Could
we take a wide receiver at 22?
Could we?
Next
we brought him to LA.
Dragon Ball Z.
We brought him to LA. You don't like T-Mac on No Ma'am?
What T-Mac ever did to you?
I like T-Mac, man. He's big. He goes and get the catch. He high points the ball. He does the little things on the deep ball. Pause.
It got a little out of hand.
Persia Bo says line season. No Ma'am say T-Mac don't watch film. Tell boat fan we did not feel the earthquake in Ventura. We just got the alerts.
He can hear you, can he?
I don't know. Yo, what up, Scholar? What's the word? You heard that T-Mac came to visit the Chargers today. The prospective number one receiver off the draft board came to the boat. I'm pretty sure he was impressed with the facility.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure probably wasn't the city, yeah. I'm pretty sure he probably wasn't impressed with the film room because he says he don't study watch film. So they probably skipped that.
Listen, we're gonna change all of that. We get my boy some powder blue, we're gonna change all of that.
We're gonna give him an iPad or a Microsoft tablet. You're gonna watch this film. Yep, you're gonna watch this film. You're not gonna Jamarcus Russell us. You're gonna actually watch it.
You're not gonna be out here on feed.
The little front camera on tracking your eyes.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have you out here on feed. We ain't gonna have you in these neighborhoods. Well, you don't need
Mark
to
Allen
be.
said T-Mac great for Denver. And some no man said get him an audible book. Now he gonna study, man. He gonna be in Manhattan Beach studying.
Josh Dillon.
I don't never hear nobody talking about the Rams like that. The Rams only fans only come out when they running. I don't never really see nobody purposely wearing like Rams gear. I don't just see them out wearing Rams gear. But as soon as they start winning, they're Rams fan.
And we keep the landlord out our party.
Orange Crush. Mark Allen say Orange Crush, baby. Denver fan is in the building. He
Let's
say
ride.
they're gonna try to get anybody we go after them. They just try to mirror us. Anybody we say we interested in, I think this could be a diversion tactic. I think they bring T-Mac in to make Denver do whatever they can to get them so we can get Coastal Loveland. You know what I'm saying? We playing through 4D chess out here.
Switching
I
up
think,
the algorithm on them boys.
yeah, make them pull the trigger prematurely on somebody that they didn't want, they wasn't projecting to get.
Oh man, here we go.
Let's ride. That was probably the worst thing I've ever seen. Let's ride.
Russ was dead serious.
Josh say he born 89, hard Rams fan, been to Anaheim and so far. You wasn't in St. Louis with the Rams though. You wasn't in the Lou getting dirty with Nelly. You wasn't listening to country grammar
Yeah,
at the
no country
Rams game.
grammar in real time.
Yeah, he wasn't a country grammar. He was not the country grammar.
He said was a fan. Wasn't know about that country grammar. A lot of people don't give Nelly his just due. But that first album was game changer. Don't do it.
We gonna win it. It's gonna change everything. All these, I'm gonna remember Mark gonna all of a sudden have on powder blue as soon as we win.
Hey, Mark, you going to any you going to the Broncos Chargers game at SoFi? Pull up. Will.
So Josh, you a Chargers fan, right? Because Chargers were the first team in LA. They were actually the first NFL team in LA. Their original LA team. Josh, so that means you powder blue, baby. Welcome to the family. He said
405 Century Boulevard was good.
Yeah, pull up. Inglewood
Was good.
we gonna convert you, man. It's already come since you in LA, born and raised, come to SoFi, and come to the tailgate at SoFi. And you can see for yourself, you'll be able to tell for yourself that it goes down at Electric Avenue
It go down.
on Sunday home games. And you'll be able to compare the two. Compare and contrast. Let's do it. Let's do it, Josh.
But say
Pull
I'm
up
putting
on
my
me
tailgate up against anybody that's on gang at the pink lot.
at the pink lot. He said part of the so-called Rams in the pink lot. It be lit, Josh. Hey, you coming to the draft day party? What's up, on Facebook?
What it do?
Every Rams game lit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. The people I talked to, they was just like, it was all right, bro. He's like, it's all right. He's
Something
like,
to do.
they was like, it was something to do. It was
Probably
something
put
to
on
do.
the games.
Yeah.
Maybe when they play the 49ers. They love division rivals. They get up.
That's probably like the big game for them. Seattle and 49ers for sure. Probably the biggest
Cardinals.
home games.
Some days. No lies detected though, Josh.
Josh, I'm telling you,
keep
pull
it
up.
player. We be out there
Pull up
kicking it,
and tour
man.
with us, bro, man. We be jamming in the parking lot, man. Next Thursday, we're gonna be jamming for draft night. So, Josh, if you ain't got nothing to do, bro, pull up to Costa Mesa, La Vida Cantina in Costa Mesa at 4 p.m. Electric Avenue is hosting a draft party, and we will be there live.
You're Person Boat. What's up, man? How you feeling?
He said,
How's
"Better
your
be John
weekend?
Morant."
How's everybody weekend?
Man, I don't know. How was your weekend? What you do?
That thing's a blur. For real, for real.
It ain't enough weekend, bro. I think we need to extend it.
Lil one hopped on spring break. That was about it, bro. Cleaned up. Just been kicking it. Black Mirror, season 7.
Bro, I just started watching Mobland.
What's that?
It's on Paramount. It's on
Here we
Paramount.
go.
It's
Here we
on
go.
Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus. Mobland, bro. That junk is good. It got 007 dude in there.
Which one?
Goldeneye.
Actual Bond dude?
He dead.
No, I'm talking the dude they do it with now, man.
Pierce Bronson, I think his name is. Pierce Bronson. He on one of the lead actors. It's two families. It's two mafia families. And one of the sons went missing that was hanging out with the other sons. So now it's kind of like a race to discover what happened or whatever. So it's pretty good, man. Have y'all watched that, Mobland? I'm caught up on Landman. I watched all episodes of Landman.
Person, but I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Persian on that lean, bro.
Boy, we got a
Tom
dirty
Hardy
coat.
is one of the characters in there too.
Okay. My
Tom
boy
Hardy.
Bang.
He like he an enforcer. He an enforcer in there. It's good, bro. I like that joint, man. I'm like, bro, it's a good little storyline, bro. Something I'm a binge watch. You heard me? Man, but thinking of, I just can't wait till next week, bro.
What are you looking forward to most? Draft party, Costa Mesa, California, La Vida Cantina. What are you looking for the most? Draft party and the draft. What you got?
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be entertaining, bro. I'll be happy to see the people.
Yeah.
Happy to see my peoples and stuff, man. Even all the way down to the waiters, man. Be just happy to see the wait staff and stuff.
There you go. Anybody who's listening, no ma'am.
Shout out Angel. Shout out Angel. She's one of the best waitresses at La Vida Cantina.
Yo. But yeah, definitely, bro. Looking forward to engaging with everybody, hollering at the people for sure. And just being in an environment, getting us kind of back in the feel of what's going on. So I'm excited.
Jackie just pointed out something. He was at Coach Harbaugh was at the Long Beach Grand Prix this weekend. That dude was giving a motivational speech, bro. He made me want to drive through a wall.
Had boys ready to.
Man, he had boys turned up, bro.
Hold on.
Anybody go to that? Anybody go to the Long Beach Grand Prix this weekend?
Josh, what's going on? You got punched Josh in.
Okay, I was watching F1 this weekend.
Basketball was so good this weekend. Y'all sleep. Josh, what's going on, man?
Your mic.
What's up, brother?
The Lightning
Strike podcast. Welcome. How you feeling? Not too bad. Life is good. I just can't wait to draft, bro. Same.
Hey, are you coming over? Are you switching over, Powder Blue?
Nah, can't do that. But you know what? One of my
I'm talking about.
I can respect it.
Put your Powder Blue on, man. I'm telling you, man. Just come on over. It's fun on this side, man. It's fun.
That he just kind of had a slump and hasn't been healthy.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
But I
Go ahead.
You think you guys get a receiver in the first round?
Man, we're looking at possible. It's several different directions we can go into, man.
Some type of options.
Yeah, we could go receiver. You got guys like T-Mac, Golden. You could go tight end, Colson Loveland. We could go tackle / guard with Zabel. We could go defensive tackle with Kenneth Grant. We can go edge with James Pierce Jr. Heck, in some cases, people even stretched and reached and said we can get a cornerback with Will Johnson. But I think the first couple I named is a priority, much addressed. I think any direction we go in and with those guys, we're gonna be satisfied, right?
No, for sure. And for me, what was his name? Was it Keenan Allen? And you guys, I couldn't believe that you guys got rid of him. And I was talking to my buddy about that, and I'm like, bro, that guy was sick. Was it a money issue?
He didn't want to take he didn't want to restructure his contract. So
and now he's with the Bears?
No, that was with us. So
no, I'm saying, but now he's with the Bears?
Yes. Yeah. Now he's a free agent.
Yeah, but you guys are a couple pieces away from being a contender. Herbert has got that arm and he's a dog. I always liked Herbert, and I hate that in these top 10. And bro, I hate in these top 10 lists that everybody does. And I'm like, how do you not have Herbert in there?
They just hate him, man. They try to say the whole playoff. He hasn't won a playoff game. And they try to hold him back.
I don't care about that, man. He's a couple pieces away from getting there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like give him a full team. These other guys that have won playoff games have full teams. They have full teams.
Full offenses for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you guys for Puna Ford though.
Man, y'all snaked us with that one, man. Y'all snaked us. That was one that we wanted. We would have loved to have back. Everybody thought he was coming back, and then when we see what he leave at the price point he left at, it was kind of like, oh man. But I respect the guy, utmost respect for him. Definitely gonna be missed.
Yep.
We brought in Hand, we brought in Johnson, we brought back Tia Tart. Now it's a matter of, do we draft Kenneth Grant to help shore it up, or do we go on the trenches is getting work done to the trenches for sure on both sides of the ball. That's going to get addressed.
You guys still have Sebastian Joseph Day?
I think Morgan Fox was the other outlier, and Justin Aboye.
Gotcha.
So it's gonna be fun to see, man. Definitely exciting football for everybody. I mean, the draft is where we get to address a lot of needs. We go a lot of oohs and ahs, and I hope that we do hit a home run. I want a playmaker. I think everybody wants to give Herbert a playmaker, but I'm with Brodie. Brodie is adamant about building a wall to protect Herbert, to give him time.
Yep.
So I'm all about that, man.
Hey, I agree, and that's what I like about Herbert is like, they say Stafford's the last like pocket passer, but I think Herbert is too. He's got the arm, he's got the arm talent. If you're able to keep him upright and you build that fence, I mean that man's dangerous. And then after that, then you're going to need a receiver, somebody to get him to.
Mhm.
But yeah, Herbert's a dog. I always like Herbert, and I'm tired of him being disrespected too.
Yeah, I think
No Herbert slander.
I think if you build that wall for him, even with, and say you don't draft the tight end or receiver, which I doubt, they're going to draft the tight end and the receiver. It's just a matter of which round, right?
For sure.
Let's say if they start the first round and they get a Zabel and they say we're committed to building a wall. I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks. You can still get Mason Taylor at tight end back there. That gives him another big juicy target to throw the ball to. So it's just a matter of flavor of the week. I just think if we give him time to throw, he can help the receivers make plays, right? You sign,
For sure.
and even if you sign Keenan Allen after the draft, you sign him back, you kind of patch it up to get you to the next year, to get you to maybe drafting another receiver to help Lad.
No, for sure. And plus, you guys have Harbaugh too. Like, I hate that people don't like him. I'm like, dude, that guy is freaking awesome coach. He's, in my opinion, top 5.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a master motivator, and he gets the most out of these guys. He can really bring a collective of guys. He can coach. He's a coach. He's a coach.
And a smart-minded coach.
You see, it's very few coaches. There's some guys that just have the luck of the draw and have a lot of talent on their roster, and then there's some guys that can actually coach the talent. Mike Tomlin, Bill Belichick, Sean McVay. What's the guy up in 49ers? Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan, yeah.
Pete Carroll, Sean Payton.
Man, I'm happy that Pete Carroll came back, and I just don't know what he's going to be able to do with the Raiders. I'm sorry, but I know they're in your division. You got the Broncos and the Chiefs, and out of your division, the Chargers are my favorite for sure.
So it's gonna be exciting to see, man. This is gonna be the West is gonna be where it's at. There's gonna be a lot of nail biting games in the AFC West this year. That's for sure. I just see every game just gonna be insane. Tell me some nail biters.
Did you guys keep Joey Bosa?
No, he went to the Bills.
Nah, he went to the Buffalo.
Damn, bro.
We cut him. Hey, $27 million, bro. $27 million. Not gonna pay $27 million for 4 sacks.
Bro, yeah, I get it, and I felt the same way when after we won the Super Bowl and Von Miller wanted to keep I understand he's a linebacker, but he ended up getting like 6 years, 120 million, and I'm like, bro, like there's no way the Rams are gonna pay for that, and he hasn't done a whole lot for the Bills.
Nope. They're just names. They're just shells of themselves. The game has passed them by. They're still effective, but not effective every play like they were before.
Correct. Yeah, he was a beast on the Broncos.
Yeah. Fresh, I can't believe that either. I'm not overlooking anybody in the West at all. I'm saying it's going to be just a knockout, drag-out fight every day in the AFC West.
I think you guys are going to take care of the I think you guys will take care of the Broncos. You guys will take care of the Raiders. I think your only real challenge is the Chiefs. But, I mean, I'm hearing that Kelsey's going to retire, which is, and I heard that Tyreek wanted to leave. Yeah. I don't know that for a fact.
Tyreek wants out of Miami. But Tyreek, he comes with a lot of baggage.
He does. He
comes with a lot of baggage, man. It's just great player. I think the allure is running off of him. I think his window is closing. He's aging. He's not getting younger, and the distractions are getting greater.
I agree. I wish Ramsey would take less money and come over to the Rams again. I miss Ramsey. I love me some Ramsey. And you know what sucks is, I have like 7 jerseys. I have 3 Aaron Donald, 1 Todd Gurley, a Stafford, a Cup, Puka Nacua, Ramsey. Ramsey's gone. Stafford's still there. Donald retired, which, he's one of the GOATs. I'll still be able to wear that. Then Puka Nacua goes and changes his number for, he wanted to go to 12, like same as his college years. And now my 17 Nacua is no longer good. Now Devontae Adams has got that. So I'm like, man, bro, like, stop doing this to me.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm excited, bro. I just can't wait till football gets started. This is a long wait, bro. Like,
It is. It's painful almost.
Especially when you're excited about your team, when you're excited about your team coming off a playoff run after not a playoff run, but a playoff game after they were 5-12 the year before, they're 11-6, and you see what pieces they need. They got the coaching staff, they got the infrastructure, they got some good free agents in of value, not the big names that we didn't make a super big splash, but I think we made the splash in the right way. And so address the other issues in the draft, build within, and you got a nice young core going forward. We kind of got younger as well. We didn't get older, which is good, which you don't want to do. So
now, what's your draft pick in the first round? Where you guys
22nd.
at?
22.
Okay, so we're 26. So did you guys make it to the playoffs this year?
Yeah, we lost in the first round to Houston. Lost in the wild card to Houston.
You know what? Jaden Daniels is a good quarterback, man. He's going to be a threat for a long time.
We played them there. They're coming to SoFi this year.
They are. Okay, nice.
We play the NFC East and the AFC South. Yeah, AFC South.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we got Texans at home. We got Eagles. We have Commodores.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
I mean the Commanders. I said the Commodores.
Commodores.
Yeah.
Man, they need to go back to the Redskins, bro. I used to like that.
They're supposed to.
That logo.
They're supposed to.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing, because the guy that was the logo was he's saying, like, I didn't feel offended by it, you know what I mean? And I know they're in DC and all this other stuff, but I'm like, man, bring back the Redskins.
Most definitely, man. I'm just excited about the season, bro. Like I don't. Brazil game, yet to see our opponent.
That's right.
There are rumors that we're going to be playing the Chiefs, which I think is kind of messed up. That's a big.
Yeah. Give you guys a little love on that one.
That's a big game that I wish we could. It kind of like tips the scale. If you see, okay, we're on the cusp of getting at the Chiefs, right? And now you go, okay, well, this could be the year that we could beat the Chiefs, and even more better to start out the season at home against the Chiefs. But now they go, we're going to take one of y'all home games, possibly against your division rival, and send it on a neutral site, but still keep their home game against you guys. So it comes down a stretch that could be the deciding factor in winning the AFC West. Is that?
Yeah, no, you guys got to feel shafted on that one.
Yeah, so I would rather play.
It's still rumor. It's not. Yeah, it's not for sure.
Just NFL, if you're listening, don't do that to us. Let us play someone else. You know what I'm saying? Let us play some.
Yeah, don't do that to my brothers.
Nova has some specific.
Yeah,
requests.
We need that home game for SoFi. That's a big game for us. That's a must-win game.
Let that be one of the Chiefs' home games down there if you got to play the Chiefs. You know what I mean?
And everybody shout out to Chief Seats. I know he doesn't like the Charger, but he has travel packages. And so if you plan on going to Brazil or any road games, hit him up for your tickets, your travel arrangements. That's Cheap Seats. But most definitely, man, I'm thankful for the global recognition that the game in Brazil is gonna bring. But I'm also like, bro, don't do it against the Chiefs, bro. We need that game to be home. Like they got a home game, we need a home game against them because this is for the division. Yeah, let that be the Chiefs' home game if you have to play them, and then let you guys play in SoFi. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. For sure. Are you guys gonna end up going down there? That's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to get
fundraising right now.
Yeah, we're trying to sell some cookies and some shirts, man. If you go to the website www.lsboats15.com, we got some merch there. Gotcha. Is there any way just to donate, just to shoot you guys some cash? I want to try to help you guys get there. I can't. You know what? Maybe I could buy some for my homie. Yeah. There you go. That'll be good.
There you go.
Because
I don't gonna tap you when we need it like that.
I'm the type of person that I like to give you something for the money, right? You give money, I want to give you something in return, right? No, for sure, but it'd be cool. And I appreciate it though, man. That's a different experience. Oh yeah, most definitely. But we're definitely hitting the road this year. We're going to Dallas, Miami, New York, Nashville, Vegas. Hey, just make sure you guys take care of Dallas, man. My wife's a Dallas fan. Like everything else, Lakers, Kings, Dodgers, Trojans, but the one thing is the football team. She's a Cowboys fan. I'm a Rams fan. So that's the only time we have, and
we need our lick back.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, we need it too. And I heard Dak might be leaving. or did he get his contract restructured?
Nah, they're gonna have to restructure that big old contract. He do like, I think in another year, he do like $80-some million hit.
And he's been playing doo-doo, bro.
Yeah. I think we play the NFC, possibly the NFC West next year. So that's going to be a good home and home game with us. It's either next year or the year after.
We're going to have to see when the schedule comes out. But a lot of times we play you guys in the preseason. But, the Rams never really play, their starters.
That'll be a good game, though, man. A home game.
Yeah, I always like those.
Yeah.
And you know what? When you guys come, everybody says like the Raiders are fucking stupid and this and that. No, they're pretty cool. You guys are always very chill. Everybody's like, it's all love. The team that I can't stand, bro, is the Eagles.
Man, we play the Eagles.
For no reason.
Hey, we play the Eagles this year at home, and I'm trying to prepare people for. Yeah, you can't even go to Philly and watch them play without them spitting on you or throwing drinks on you. It's just obnoxious, rude, inconsiderate behavior, man. Like, just come. It's good to have fun, talk your crap, but bro, be considerate of the other fans. Like, don't be rude and obnoxious.
Yeah, we covered this in an episode, a topic on the show. Drop in the chat, and Josh, you can give us who are your top 5 most annoying NFL fan bases.
Go. So it might be a little biased, but Eagles number one. Eagles number one for sure. I got to go with my division because they're all loud. It's going to be
for sure.
49ers, Cowboys, the Seahawks, and the Cardinals. That's for me. But, a lot of them are cool, but I'm just saying, like, they're within our division. I'm sure you guys are going to feel the same about the Raiders, the Broncos, and the Chiefs.
Man, he said the Raiders fans got to be over 45.
The Broncos fans wasn't really that bad.
Nah, they chill. Broncos fans are chill. Raiders,
they really wasn't that bad.
Raiders, that's just ingrained. That's just on site beef.
Yeah.
That's just on site beef with the Pirates. That's just on site.
Hey, but I'm telling you, from my experience, I was there at the game when Baker Mayfield came in and threw that. He came back in like under 2 minutes. Came back like a 92-yard drive. Came back for the game winner. I was there, bro, and I'm like, yeah. But the Raider fans were cool though, bro. Like everybody, like I didn't have any issues with them, but I think if the Raiders are playing the Chargers at home,
it's stabbings
like that,
it'd be stabbing.
Yeah, and fighting.
Yeah,
had a blicky.
I got videos of them actually fighting in the beat them in the stadium, and then they got their ass kicked out in the walking back to the cars. Took 2 L's.
For sure.
Like 0-2.
Back in Anaheim in '94, it was the Rams and Raiders. My dad took me. I was probably like 5 years old. I'm in there taking a piss. I go to wash my hands, and I hear this commotion, and this Raider fan came up, and this dude was just taking a piss and stabbed a Ram fan in the back. Taking a piss, bro. I'm like, bro, that's dirty. Like, what?
Yeah, they tough too.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I mean, I guess if you can't win, you got to fight.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, come on, bro. Like, I mean, actually have a fight. Have a one-on-one, face-to-face.
Yeah,
Come and stab a man in the back while he's taking a piss, bro. Come on, what are we doing?
Run my fade.
Yeah,
that's it.
I'm gonna post that video, man. I'm gonna post it today.
Shoot the fair one.
Cowboys fans are obnoxious. They just the Cowboys. Like, they can go.
Somebody post that in the chat.
They can go 0-30, and they win one game, and we're going to Super Bowl.
I'm just saying. And let me guess, it's our year. It's our year. Oh my God.
It's our year.
I'm like, come on,
our year. 2-13. We still got a chance.
It's been 30 years, bro, since they did anything.
You know what's crazy, bro? Cowboys they're that guy that's in your girl's inbox. They're just waiting for his chance. Talking to himself in their inbox. He's just waiting for you to mess up so he can be like, here we go. Let me disappoint you too. It's my turn to disappoint you.
That's just funny, bro.
Man, I don't think nobody even talk about them. My neighbor's a Brown fan. He's cool. He's cool as hell. But no, I've never outside of him, I don't know any Browns fans.
I know one. It was my old PM when I was an electrician.
Mm-hmm.
And he, we would talk every time, the Rams played or just whatever. But I remember when Nick Chubb, I forgot who they were playing, but they blew his knee back. I'm like, damn. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah. That sucked, bro. Like, you never want to see somebody get hurt like that. That's, and when you play, you go for the hip or you go for the upper body. You don't go for the legs unless you're like trying to trip them up. That's fine. But you don't go with your shoulder to their knee or their ankle or something like that. Like, I think that's dirty.
Yeah, for sure.
And they should be fined for shit like that, because I remember when the Rams were playing the Lions and what's his name, Kirby Joseph, he went after Tyler Higbee. He was out the whole season last year.
He says, what team do you? He says, what team do you guys think has the least amount of fans? I would probably say Jacksonville. If I just had to, if I had to just go right off the top of my head, I'd probably say Jacksonville.
I think I would say the same.
Like, cause I'm trying to think.
Jaguars.
Yeah,
Duval.
yeah. I would have to say, if I'm betting, I'm a Google.
Picture of this. I was about to say, I think I have
I'm gonna Google it.
some tangible evidence.
You guys need some likes.
You got to run it.
Come on.
Run it up in the chat. Lightning Strike podcast.
Yep. The Jacksonville Jaguars are often cited as the smallest fan base in the NFL.
Yep, that's a fact.
Oh, just off the top of the dome, because I'm thinking, Patriots are crazy, Bills are crazy, Miami's crazy. The Browns have diehard. They got they just gritty diehard fans. It ain't nothing to do in Cleveland though. Drink alcohol.
From a standpoint, in 2024, they was 23rd.
Who was the bottom?
Who's 32nd?
Chicago.
But the Bears got a fan base though. They probably just don't show up to the game.
Said,
attendance.
Literally led with attendance.
Attendance, okay.
You know how this is gonna come out in editing, right?
Exactly. Brodie's ranked. But you know who's 31st? Vegas Pirates.
They can't afford to go to the game. They be out there
Attendance.
doing the little two-step.
That stadium is stupid expensive. So
far. They outpriced their own stadium.
They be out there doing like this in the parking lot. They be doing like this in the parking lot.
Right?
Elbows up.
Side to side.
Elbows up.
Side to side.
Shut up.
Man.
They said the Rams had the lowest this year when I'm looking at Brodie. Facebook. Oh, no. It's just Facebook fans of.
Rams was 7.
All right, so this one breaks down, Statistica breaks down the Facebook fans of a team as of November 2024. Cowboys are the highest. Patriots are the second. Steelers are the third. Packers fourth. 49ers, Eagles, Saints, Broncos, Bears, Seahawks, Giants, Raiders, Chiefs, Ravens, Dolphins, Panthers, Texans, Vikings, Lions, Colts, Washington, Jets, Chargers, Browns, Bengals, Cardinals, Bills, Buccaneers, Titans, Rams, and Jaguars.
So the Rams are.
This is on Facebook. This is breaking down the fans of Facebook.
Okay, I don't even have Facebook.
See, that's why.
That's why. Boycotting the FB. What the hell you, man?
Hey, man, I know too many girls in high school, and I don't need that with me and my wife. I'll tell you that much.
Cheapsy says
me up and they're like, "Gosh, what's up? What are you up to? Let me slide through." And I'm like, "Whoa, like, no, I got to get rid of this shit. I don't need no baby mama drama with my wife. That's for sure."
I think the Colts are trending downward too, though. The Colts, they're starting to trend downward. I don't see many Colts fans no more.
No, since Manny.
They were 22nd in attendance.
So what's the bottom 5?
Chicago 32, Vegas Pirates 31.
That's a beautiful stadium.
Washington 30. Tampa Bay 29.
What?
Arizona 28.
What?
This is attendance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy that they ain't going to the. What else is there to do? Tampa's a nice city too.
Yeah, but hey, you know what they call SoFi?
What they
the
call?
8th wonder of the world, baby.
That's beautiful.
It's tough.
Hey, that stadium to me is the best stadium, but Allegiant's pretty nice, but you know, there's some people that say like the Packers Stadium. I'm like, man, that thing's old, raggedy ass bitch. Like, nah, hell no.
Yeah, who want to go there when it's all snowy and I got to shovel my seat clean?
Hey, they did that at the Bills this past year. That was wild.
Exactly. I don't got no time for that.
Hell no. No, hey, you know, we got that dome. We still get the open air. So even if it's raining, we're playing. But that stadium is beautiful, bro. Every time I go there, I just like live it in life, bro. And honestly, you know, I'd be able to make it to a couple games of my own, but my pops, he has four seats. We go in the pink lot. We go down what they call Rams Row. You know, I'm sure it's the Chargers Row when you guys are there.
Thunder Alley and Electric Avenue.
Yep.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I like that. And so we're right next to. So it's like right up on that front cusp. You know, right by the transformer. That's where RWO is, and we're right next to them. And that's the SoCal Rams booster club. So we got about eight cars there. This guy rolls up in a school bus, all painted in Rams and stuff. We got a guy with the El Camino. There's a bunch of stuff there, you know. But every team has their thing. But bro, like when you go to SoFi, it's just a different experience, bro.
Yeah, it's a vibe for sure.
They're talking about. I'm reading the article. They're talking about
Mitsubishi's.
They're talking about the Pirates are trying to steal Allen away, possibly steal Allen away from the Chargers.
What?
Good luck with that.
You guys should not give him. And you guys, like in the draft, like you're able to give him a rookie deal, so you guys are able to save money, throw it where it's needed. You know what I mean?
But you gotta, like I said last show, you gotta also. We got this cap space, which is kind of where you want to be, but you don't want to spend it all at once because you got a lot of young guys that's coming up for contract renewals within 2 years. And
Yeah, for sure. And you want to save that. You got to play it 2-3 years in advance. You guys don't want to just say, you know, F them picks, because it worked for the Rams, but it won't work for everybody. You know, and having money, cash is king.
Big time.
Last words from Josh.
Cash is king. He said, so ESPN draft predictor said the most likely choice that the Chargers make with the 22nd pick, based on their analytics, is Omari Hampton from North Carolina at running back at 22.
First round running back.
That'd be a big pick for you guys.
It would, man. It would.
Because I think the wide receivers will go in later rounds, so you can pick them up in the second.
Frosted Tips, I'm with you.
Brodie got me on the seal the lineup, right? Seal the trenches up. You got, because all those guys are young, and even with Becton, you could re-sign him to a bigger deal.
Bro, Jay Herbo with time to throw the ball. All we talking about is drop passes after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's got that arm talent, bro, where it's just like I seen some throws from him and I'm like, that cat is nasty. No, and I think the Rams should do the same thing, bro, is you know, solidify the O-line, because and a lot of Ram fans disagree. They're like, oh, we need to go after a quarterback. I'm like, Stafford's gonna be there for 2 years. Let's figure it out. And a lot of people want
not this draft. Not why
that's what I'm saying. But a lot of people are like, oh, let him sit behind Stafford.
I've watched him play in the SEC, bro. He hit his ceiling his freshman year. He never got better after Jackson Dart. He never got better.
They're saying if he falls far back enough, they want Shador. But I don't see Shador going all the way to 26. I just don't see it.
No, like this draft of quarterbacks is kind of it's outside of Cam Ward and Shador, is the drop off is like fast and quick. The rest of these guys are straight up clipboard holders.
Let's say Herbert was at the end of his years. I mean, you would want one of those two guys. Like it's hard to replace guys like Stafford and Herbert. You just can't.
No, it's hard to replace good quarterbacks. Period. Like we have been fortunate enough to draft quarterbacks that walked out the door and the other guy stepped up immediately. So think about it. They had Drew Brees and Rivers on roster at the same time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You let a Hall of Famer go for a Hall of Famer. And then you had the
jacket, because there's some people saying, nah, he ain't got it. I'm like, bro, he played in Detroit. I was like, look what he's done with the Rams. We were 14 yards away from going to the, at least the NFC Championship, which I think we would have beat the Texans. Or no, was it the Texans or the Commanders? And then we would have played the Chiefs. And I think we could have taken care of the Chiefs too. So they was right there. But
Matt Staff is certified since college.
Thank you. Because there's a lot of guys.
He's been valid since college.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Nobody's questioning his the acumen on him.
Well, there's people that don't know ball. Clearly, you guys do, and I'm just like, man, I'm tired of Stafford and Herbert getting the.
Stafford is a monster, bro. I was just like, he just played in Detroit, and they just had that curse in Detroit that they just couldn't get over the hump. Stafford, from Georgia to the NFL, Stafford was legit.
He threw over like 5,000 yards. He's got the Triple Crown with Megatron, with Cooper Cup. Like, if that, and the Super Bowl, if that doesn't solidify him, I don't know what does. Like Aaron Rodgers, I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I got a call.
But I just don't like the disrespect. It's like, if you know ball, you respect, good players.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't need all that.
Hey, Chris, I'm gonna give you a call. I'll call you right back, Chris.
Josh, we appreciate you for tapping in, man. We got a caller who trying to get in.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Chris, give us a call back. We'll punch you through.
All right, brother. Well, you guys have a good one. I got to make
Yes,
sure.
sir. Like, share, subscribe, my boy.
Yeah, I got to make sure I follow culture.
Absolutely.
Hey,
LS Boats 15 on TikTok.
let me see if I can call.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, you guys have a good one and have a good draft party.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
All right, boys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right.
You too.
All right, brother.
Give us a call if you're listening. There you go.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
What up, Chris?
Hey, what's good?
How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. I just want to let y'all know, man, I love what you guys are doing with the podcast. It's good stuff, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. Thanks for that. And listening.
Hey, but I know you probably been tired of hearing me write it in, but hey, I'm all in on Gray's Able.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
That's the man. That's the man, bro. I mean, we've been hearing it all, last off season, and we want to beef up the line, and the games are won and lost in those trenches. I don't know, man. From what I saw in the Super Bowl with the Eagles, I want that. I want that line. I want that line that's gonna scare other teams. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like I said, I appreciate you guys, man. It's good stuff. You guys got some good content, and I appreciate seeing Charger fans out there putting it out.
Are you going? Where you located?
I'm in Arizona.
Oh, okay. You gonna come any of the home games this year?
Yeah, I got some boys that are. I got one of my boys is a Eagle fan, so I'm gonna try to get to that one. But for sure, the Viking game.
Hey, make sure you pull up. We're gonna be in the pink lot outside Electric Avenue. Pull up on us, man. Let's chop it up.
Hey, I'm there. And any home game, I'm there.
Yep. Drinks and food on us. Why it lasts? Why it lasts? While it lasts. Got to throw that out there.
Hey, man, like I said, appreciate you guys, dude. And hey, I got my notifications on anytime you guys are on, man. I'm locked in.
All right, appreciate you, bro, for calling in.
Sir, all right, y'all. You guys have a good one.
All right, we got to do it. We're gonna have to do another mock draft tomorrow, man. Skylar was like, "Hey, so hey,
You too.
mock draft tomorrow, y'all. Mock draft. I disconnected from the.
Is it tomorrow? Do it gotta be tomorrow?
When you want to do it? Thursday?
Can we do it on Friday?
Friday's our Freestyle Friday day, any day.
What up, Mark?
Yo, what's up, guys? How you been?
Good, man.
Let's ride.
Yes, sir. Let's hide. Good, baby. Glad he's gone. Good, man. How you guys doing?
Good, we good.
You want to know something, Mark? I fear y'all more than I fear the Chiefs, just for the fact that I hope Peyton doesn't develop Bo Nix like I think he will. If Nix can regress, then we can hold y'all off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, the kid's smart.
Yeah.
But this is just me. I can't make no predictions right now. I can't say where we're going to stand at right now. I mean, bottom line, we got to get through the draft. We got to get through the off season, OTAs. We got to get through mini camp and then mandatory camp. Then we'll see where we're at. I say a couple of years. I mean, I wouldn't. We're still building, man. We're still building. We're a young team. We're still building. I don't think we're just quite there yet. Maybe 2027. Maybe, I don't know. 2026 probably could push it, but I don't know, man.
That.
Yeah. I'm a realist. If I tell you my team sucks, they suck. I mean, dude, we went through 13 quarterbacks just to get Nick in 9 years. Ever since we won Super Bowl 50, that was it. It's like Johnny and the devil, went down to Georgia. Just the way it is. And, no, man, like I said, for you guys, and I'm just speaking as a fan, when you all win your first Super Bowl, man, it's the best feeling in the world, bro. I mean, I couldn't remember back in 97, dude. It was just the greatest feeling, brother. It's like the monkey off your back, dude. It's the greatest feeling.
I'm already knowing, man.
Was you in the city when
No,
y'all won?
I'm originally from Pueblo, Colorado, but I've lived in Georgia for about 38 years. So I'm 48 years old.
Sure.
All I know is when we win the Super Bowl, I'm recreating the Kobe picture. All I know is when we win the Super Bowl, I'm recreating the Kobe. That's it.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm gonna be sitting there with the
No, that's all good, man.
with the Lombardi.
Anything's possible, man. So far at the mile high, it's like I said, man. Like I said, when you all win your first Super Bowl, man, it's the best feeling.
Yes, sir.
It's the best feeling, dude. We got 3. I'm just saying, I was like, the back-to-back years, man, without Terrell Davis, I don't think we would have had him. But I like my Johnny football. Elway's the GOAT in my eyes. He's my GOAT. That's all that matters. I'm not knocking Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. I love Peyton Manning, but, John's the real deal, man. But, yeah, Bo Nix, man, we just got to see where he's at, bro. I mean, Everybody says sophomore slumps, but this is what Bo's got to do. Okay, they already got film on this guy. Okay, he had a great rookie season, so the defense is going to start reading up on him. Okay, this is how he goes. What Bo's got to do, he's got to adapt. He's got to make his changes with Sean Payton. So if he can do that throughout the offseason, get the time down, do the workouts, study, he'll be all right, man. He'll be all right. But Herbert, man, I'll tell you what, man, I like Herbert. I like Herbert, man. He's up. Yeah, he's a gunslinger. He doesn't get the respect like a lot of people lose.
He batted 1,000 a day.
Except,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No Herbert slurving.
No, sir. I like to have respect. You got number 10 versus number 10. You got Oregon Ducky and Oregon. Yes, sir. You know, but yeah, I respect Herbert. He's good. He's a good guy. He just, I just need more protection for him. The best thing to get was Joe Alt. That was a step.
Man.
That was step.
And
that
if we can repeat it with Greg Zabel. I know a lot of people don't like that, but like I said, man,
we only know one person who don't like that.
Yeah, you get listen to this, Mark. You know football, Mark. All right, so
know enough to carry my conversation.
You're coming up 22nd pick, and you got offensive tackle that can play all 5 positions on the offensive line. He's really good at. You need strength at guard. You can draft him and then possibly come back in the second round and get another tight end that's very serviceable, that is a great tight end, or possibly a receiver in the second round.
I would, if I'm the Chargers, I would load up on rounds 1 and 2. This is what I love about this draft. It's non-quarterback. You got, man, there's so much depth in running back, tight end, offensive line, defensive line, wide receiver. Dude, you can get a first-round running back in the 4th round.
Yep.
That's the facts.
Yep.
So this is what I would do if I was a Charger. I would load up on 2, offensive line, guard, get your wide receiver in the 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Be 4th pick, maybe get you another tight end just to add depth. You know what I'm saying? You guys got all the options in the world. Plus, Harbaugh, man, he's a good coach, man. He don't get the whole lot of support that a lot of people don't think. He's a hard ass and all this kind of stuff. Did you remember what he did to Jim Schwartz at Detroit Lions? He shook his hand. And Schwartzy, baby, didn't like that handshake.
Yeah, Schwartz is just a high, strong guy, man.
Oh, yeah, man. He's high maintenance, man.
He said it was too aggressive. He said his handshake was too aggressive.
Well, it was, but it was too aggressive. He just didn't take enough Geritol. That's the problem. So when you... Yes, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Geritol just doesn't... Some people are immune to it. He's not. So, anyway... Yeah, so I can see that with you guys. You guys are going to be, you guys are coming along, man. Lad McConkey, I'm going to tell you, I watched him play in Georgia this year.
Yes, sir.
And it's SEC country over here, baby. It's Go Dogs.
So you know better. You know better.
He was fun to watch, man.
Man, if you want to, what's the song? If you want to hear the Bulldog bite, what's that? I forgot the name. I had to think of it later.
Between the hedges, baby. Between the hedges.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm an LSU guy, so.
Okay, buddy at my job's LSU.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah, man.
I'm going to the Florida versus LSU game this year. It's gonna be insane.
Oh, that's gonna be off the chain right there, man.
Yeah, cooking, man.
Yes, sir. Snoop Dogg's gonna be there. He's just gonna let everybody know for shizzle my nizzle on the deal up and this.
That's what it is. The Bulldog bite.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But well, you know what? This is what. Now, since you speak in LSU, you know Dustin Meyer's dad's on the Saints.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dustin Meyer last year is going to be this year. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, all this crap that's going on with David Carr right now. Let me tell you who's been hyping this up on NFL Live. That's Mr. Mel Kiper, the grandfather of all the mock drafts. Been hyping it up. Sanders. He said that for 2 days prior. 2 days later, Carr has, I got a shoulder injury. Reportedly, shoulder injury. What do you guys think about that?
I think Derek Carr's a coward. I think he's a coward. He knew he had this shoulder injury back in October. He makes it hard for teams to continue to give people guaranteed contracts, right? Because here you are in October, knowing that you have this injury, and then you proceed on till you get to the roster bonus. You collect your roster bonus, restructure your contract, collect your roster bonus, and then when the team has plans to move on in the future, now all of a sudden you're hurt. And so now you're going to be significant cap hits They can't cut you because if they cut you, they take $80 million in dead money, and
Well
now you
said.
can't. Now you can't play. I just think it's coward. It makes it hard for the next guy to get a guaranteed contract.
Well said. But you know what's funny? It's coincidence they've been talking about Sanders and Mel Kiper, ESPN, Adam Schefter, all these cats been talking about it. And
Mhm.
just get it. 2 days later, this gets brought up about his shoulder. I'm just telling you, man, there's a lot of things going on and they just don't, that's how they are anyway, man. They don't want to tell you what they want to tell you.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shady shit going on, man.
Yeah. Derek Carr is he's a whiner, bro. Like, you haven't won anything. You feel entitled. You hold them hostage during free, like, they should have moved on with him.
Out there on tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. And when he would have said that comment, I would have cut him right there. If they had cut him, they would have just had a $21 million cap hit. And now you created an $80 million cap hit by restructuring this dude's contract. And then next year, he's going to be due $69 million. So now this dude can technically probably hold this team back for 4 years.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Look at the Falcons situation, man. I watch it on the news every day, man. These dirty birds are dirty turds, man. I don't get it. You got all the talent in the world, but you got the old man running the show still. Arthur Blank, Jerry Jones 2.0. You got Penix. Penix is gonna be good, but come on, man. You got Cousins holding the clipboard for $100 billion. Why? That's $100 million guaranteed, dude.
You like that?
That's an expensive clipboard, man.
Man,
I wish I had one of those.
that's ridiculous, man.
It's ridiculous with this guaranteed money, bro. Think about it. $100 million guaranteed is. He's not
Undone.
100, man. 100 million guaranteed. That's what I just don't get it, man. And they surprised everybody when they selected Penix at number 7.
Yeah, that was just
crazy, dude.
That was dumb. You know why, though? You know why they did it?
Surprised him too.
No, you know why they did it? So the Saints couldn't get him because the Saints was going to get him. So they did. They did what the Falcons going to do.
Right. So they end up taking Rattler later on.
Yeah.
And they still got to do evaluation on Rattler, man.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying Rattler's trash, but you still got to do a full evaluation.
You got to give him his fair shake.
Exactly. Absolutely, man. Competition is at best, man. But just like I was telling Bolts, man, I just told him, I said, look, Herbert, man, he needs to be recognized, yo. I like Herbert. I do like Justin. Yes, sir. Great quarterback, man. Great quarterback. Hell of an arm. He's very smart. And plus, a lot of people think he's just a pocket passer. No, he's not. He's
Man, that dude's an athlete. That dude's a pure athlete. And I just want to, when he wins this first playoff game, I wonder where they're going to move the goalpost to then. What's the goal? What's the next goalpost?
What I'm saying,
What's the next excuse why he's not?
I know the thing about we went through it. We went through this too. Broncos fans went through this shit too, man. Bottom line is you just got to keep winning, bro, to shut these people up. There's going to be, if not,
there you have it.
The negativity is just going to be there right at your doorstep. I'm telling you, man. Positively, you want that positivity at your doorstep. Forget the negative. As long as he keeps winning and shut these people up, that's all that matters, man. He just got to keep proving. That's all you got to do, man. He knows what he's got to do. Bo Nix knows what he's got to do. It's competitor, man. It's either it's in you or not.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
I want to address Skylar right fast. Skylar on Facebook, he said on how we feel about the NIL with Nico's situation at Tennessee. Here's the thing. I'm all about these kids getting paid. And I respect them for demanding more money. I think that they just got to get better negotiation skills, right? That stuff has to be done in a back room and done professionally. You're getting $2 million you want for. I think you should have been approached that at the end of last season.
Like there's a way to go about it.
Yeah, there's a way to go about it. You got to get better handlers because now you're without money. Now you're back in the he's going to end up somewhere at a big school, so don't let that fool you. But I'm all about it because these schools have made so much. They made billions of dollars off the back of these kids, right? Nobody comes to these games to go watch the coach. They go watch these players that they recruit and they put money into, and these people buy jerseys with these kids.
They likeness.
Yeah.
Everything.
I'm all about the athlete being compensated how they are, like how they're supposed to be compensated. But you should negotiate in better faith. He negotiated in bad faith, and that's what happened to him. That's just part of the game.
I'll give you a situation, okay? You know Carson Beck. was the quarterback of the Georgia Bulldogs, right?
Mhm.
Got paid from the NIL. You know what he bought? Lambo.
Oh, he
He
went.
bought a Lambo and set people off the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? There was
Yeah.
more negative vibes than the positive vibes. Okay, it's like, man, this old kid, and what it does when you see someone do that, a young kid, like you just said, you got to have better negotiation skills.
Oh.
Okay, see what he just did? He just bought a Lambo. Now I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking him. That's your money. Okay, you're working your ass off, the skills to pay the bills to get where you need to get up for your career for NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But there's, like you said, dude, there's ways of going around it, and there's ways of doing it a lot better, making better decisions. And that's what it's. I don't got a problem with the transfer portal. I don't have a problem with the NIL. But I think there should be better decision making in it. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%, 100%.
I think Skylar asked where I think he either ends up at Arizona, somewhere Utah, either Arizona, Utah, or UCLA. One of those.
You don't think he keep it in the SEC?
Nah, they're not gonna keep him in the SEC. The SEC, unless he go to Arkansas. I mean,
shit, he's Miami.
Yeah, because everybody pretty much set at quarterback. Gus, LSU, Florida has DJ Lagway. Shoot, man, Georgia set.
Is Lacy going to be back for LSU?
No, Lacy just passed away, man. This weekend.
No, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't hear it, man. What happened?
He self-inflicted gunshot wound. They say what the police report said, he got into a verbal altercation with some family members. A weapon was discharged into the ground. Family members called the police on him. It got into a high-speed pursuit with the police. They got behind him, and he killed himself. Tragic, man. Tragic. So much potential with this kid.
Oh my God, dude! They talked about his character issues last year, man.
Yeah, I don't like. I don't think he had character issues. I just think he was emotionally. He was emotionally a charged kid. He loved the game. If you watched him play, he played with so much passion. He played with so much passion and heart, and he was just fired up. That you have to be, as a man, you got to be in control of your emotions, right? And not everybody's perfect. Right? Some people, because they feel like they have so much pressure on him. He's coming from Thibodaux, Louisiana, man. And if you ever been to Thibodaux, bro, it ain't much there. It ain't much there.
No, from Jennings, Louisiana, Lake Charles, ain't much there.
Oh, yeah. And it's just like the pressure of him making it, the pressure of him getting to the next level and changing his family dynamic, right? This pressure is put on him.
The cycles.
Yeah, so you have an incident where your celebration is a little bit excessive and tacky, right? So the coach pours into you, and you have nobody talks about it. He has a quiet, solid rest of the year. He produces for the rest of the year. He had one incident, and he produces for the rest of the year. Then he's traveling on the back roads, and we all have done this on back roads. I'm from Louisiana. We're on the back road, 2-lane highway, traffic slow. We've all crossed the double line. Not saying that it's right. Not saying that it's right. And you speed past cars, and wasn't his intention to cause a homicide. He did recklessly handle a vehicle, and he maneuvered. A car went left, and another car went right. The car that went right swerved into another car and wrecked, and he kept going. Right? Is that right? No. And he was going to atone for that. But I think what got to him is social media, people,
what everybody had to say about it,
all the negative. We're so quick to turn on people like we're so better than them, like we don't make mistakes in our life, right? We're so quick. Yeah, we're so quick to bash these people. We got to forget they're athletes and they just got access. They're just on a bigger pedestal. Don't mean that they're no different thinking than any normal person walking, right? A lot of people don't get that mentorship until later in life.
Well, they don't pay attention to it. That's the thing about it. They said, well, it's not me. Oh, well, then walk on. But man, Lacy, dude, I'm sorry to hear about that, bro. I liked him, man. He was talented, man. Lee, I didn't know this, man.
And
it's crazy.
And everybody I know.
This past weekend, you said?
Yep.
Man, I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah, and everybody I know that know this kid, they just speak high value. Like, man, this dude he'll give you a shirt off his back. He'll give you.
He's like so humble.
Yeah, he'll give you everything. He will give you, if you could walk up to him and say, let me have that car, he'll give it to you. That's the type of kid he is. But what they see.
You understand? Yeah, Culture, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you know how they do it on ESPN and they do it on everything else. They make him look like he's such a bad guy, man.
Yeah.
It's the politics.
Once they put that narrative on you,
yeah, exactly. It's
hard to come back.
Exactly. It's the politics. Look at Henry Ruggs, man.
Yeah.
And
it's things, it's like, we got to understand that a lot of these kids come from nothing. And, I ask people this, what you would do with $1 million right now? And a lot of people won't even know what to do with $1 million.
No, easier said than done.
They would go do the same thing that these young kids do. We as fans, we got to understand that they're human too. It's not removing the accountability factor. He should be held accountable for the incident that he was a part of. Plain and simple. But to dog the kid and make it like he made this gun gesture, he's just another thug. No, he's just a kid that's just having fun, that just took a celebration that shouldn't be out there. When he was told about the celebration, he stopped it. Straight like that. You didn't even see it anymore. The kid went out there, played football, and you could just see he just loved the game. I love that about him, because he didn't take no crap from anybody. He fought. If you watch that game against Ole Miss, where he said, "Give me the ball," he told coach, "Give me the ball. He can't guard me." And what did he do? First play, went down there and scored a touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Like, you know what that takes? The biggest lights on you, it's the brightest, and you go call ball game. He called ball game. But nobody talks about that. They just, the gun gesture they did against USC. But nobody talks about the other things that he did. Nobody talks about how he was in his community.
Social media allows you to be Monday morning quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody's in the high tower casting their judgment, like they without flaw.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like you said, they're human beings too, and you got to look at it in the big picture, man, because we don't know. Like I said, and I'll say it again, they're not going to show you everything. They're not going to tell you everything. But what they do want to show you and what they do want to tell you is something that sells. It's like a label, man.
Yeah. And I just hate it came to that with the family, man. Like,
absolutely. I mean, he was, from what I read about him, it's like the Chubbs here in Cedartown, Georgia. Bradley Chubb, Nick Chubb, cousins. And let me tell you something, the whole Cedartown, Georgia, and here in Polk County, and I'm probably about 35, 45 minutes from there, but they're tight, dude. They're a tight family. And the thing about it is, you don't hear nothing bad about them. And when you do hear something about it, it's something good. It's something for the community. It's something that they're doing for churches and all that. People that are on the streets and all that. You know what I mean? Just good deeds. It's sad, man. I hate to hear that, but God dang, man. Wow, dude.
And that dude was going, if he would have overcame this issue with the jury, like been held accountable, I think he still would have had a career in the NFL.
Man, look at Jordan.
And don't define you.
No, it shouldn't. No, man. It's like saying T-Mac doesn't study film. There's an interview right there. But when he's at the facility, he studies film. Come on, man. It's a narrative, just like homie said. It's a narrative, man.
Mm-hmm.
Narrative. It's a narrative. Once they get that narrative on you, they make money off that stuff, man, and they get off.
Yeah.
It's crazy because they don't know this.
Negativity sells. You see but negativity ain't selling in the NBA. Actually, it's hurting the NBA now. It's hurting the NBA because
NBA is on the down, man.
Because the commentators are all they do is bash these players.
Yeah.
They bash their gameplay. They constantly compare them to and it's like, bro, just shut up and just analyze the game. Like, these dudes,
they bring all these other elements
into
the basketball element, and it's like, why are you even talking about this?
Yeah.
Well, it's politics, guys. It's what it all comes to. Politics and propaganda, man. And you just talk about sports, please. Don't worry about what his wife did last week with his teammate on the side, and he's sitting right next to the bench. They're having a little powwow, a little talk, and tensions are flying. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
exactly. Just leave the politics out, man. Let's talk about the sports. You get paid. You get paid to play, not. You don't get paid to preach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. Appreciate you tapping in with us, man. Appreciate you.
I'm just saying, you gotta, seek the truth, speak the truth.
Yeah, most definitely.
This is true.
Seriously, man. But no, like I said, man, culture, I'm sorry, man. I didn't even know that. That's what I was saying. Wow, god dang, dude.
Yeah.
Self-inflicted, man.
Yeah, I'm out of this weekend.
Because what it was,
sorry, man.
What it was, I think he knew that if he got stopped with this incident, how much more people are going to just crucify him? You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know what that argument with family members was about, to the point where.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it. We might not never know. All we can do is assume. But that goes around with the people that are closest sources, people that are closest sources to the family and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that might get out, but it's not going to be the whole entire thing. Yeah, I'm like you guys. I really want to know the truth behind that, because that's sad, man.
Yeah.
It's sad. It really is. There's always two sides to a story. I'm a firm believer in that, man. Two sides, always.
3 sides. The truth.
Absolutely. Speak the truth. Speak the truth, baby.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Yeah, but man, wow, that's crazy, man.
But yeah, Mark, we appreciate you for joining us tonight, man.
I appreciate you guys too. You guys are you're down to earth, and thanks for having me, man. It's been a pleasure.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, y'all take care. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
You too.
We done had ourselves a solid little show tonight. Good, bro. Time to wrap it up, skis.
I just want to say one thing. I remember it was an interview after the game with him, bro, and they asked him about the pressure of it all, and he said, "That's why I came here. That's what you come here."
Talking about in reference to coming to LSU.
He said, "That's why you come here." But on that note, man, we'll see y'all boys tomorrow, man. Be up in this thing. We're gonna do a little mocky mock.
So we doing it tomorrow? We can't do it Friday?
Well, you want to do it Friday? Brodie say Friday mock draft. Mock draft Friday. All right, we in there.
Mock it up on Friday. Is this supporter influenced, or
Yes?
this with the gang? Mock draft with the gang on all social media platforms that we streaming.
Yes.
Super interactive, super engaging, for the people, by the people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Just
right.
make sure we hearing it right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so give them something to look forward to, man. You tell them tomorrow, they be like, you should have let me know. Now we can be like, Friday, mock draft, pull up, going down. This is the mock draft with the people. And you know how I took the last time, so we're gonna need some time.
Let's go, man.
Let's do it. Yes, sir. Like, share.